Boo! Mic check. Alright. Let's get the chat room up here, and let's get the very nice splash screen off your screens, and hello! The grand reveal! Yes, it is I. Hi, I'm the Space Quest historian, and I think I got all my shit set up, so hi Seriar, already in the chat. Good man. Yeah, let's do this shit. So yep, we're back for more Pandora Directive for about an hour, and I think the plot is actually going to kick into pretty much high gear at this point. Fingers crossed, because now we are going to be rummaging around the man that we have been looking for, Mr. Thomas Malloy. We got access to his little secret hideaway in the garden house last time, so things are going to get kooky and freaky in that order. So let's just get all the necessities out of the way first. We've got our trusty wireless keyboard. Ooh, look at the perspective on that. There we go. And everything's confirmed on Seriar's end. That means if there's any technical difficulties, it's probably your own fault. Like, never mind. Not even gonna go down that road. It sounded funnier in my head. Anyway, let's launch this baby up, and hopefully, Uncle Thomas, please don't be a zombie. Yes, indeedy-ho. All right. We have got the chat up, and we are going to launch the game. Now, I did increase the volume a little bit, but not too much from last time. Mr. Fanfare, if you please. All right. Malloy's room in the garden house. And we can move, and everything is good. See, that's every time I start the stream, it's always like a fingers crossed moment. Is the game actually going to let me move around? And you know, I started up this game it's just 5 minutes ago, and it did the same thing with no, you can't push the button. No, you can't do squat. But now we can. So yeah, you hear the game not too much. That is good because no one is talking yet. Let's
a solid maple roll-top desk. I'd kill for a desk like this. Well, maybe I just maimed somebody.
Spooky. Yeah. So let's have a look around these things. So we're still trying to find out where he is, because he's not in his room, but he might have left some clue behind as to where we should go.
Connection magazine. I seem to remember Fitzpatrick saying something about this.
Yes. One thing I should do is get my little file window, stupid Windows Explorer, out of the way so I can actually see the chat, and hopefully we can still move. Damn it. God damn it. That broke the game. Sorry. We'll have to restart. It's a very fickle game, isn't it? Do you wish to continue your current game in progress? Oh, hell yeah. Here we go. Alright, so no alt tapping out of the game ever again. This game will now be my computer's life for, the remainder of its runtime. So we've already picked up the Cosmic Connection, and here's a business
like
card.
A business card. A solid maple.
Yeah, you already said that. Sorry. Titanium saves, and that's probably some kind of code or hint as to how to open a safe that we have not yet encountered, and no, hell no, I am not doing any safe cracking.
Telling me about the Cosmic Connection magazine. Looks like a sci-fi rag to me.
Who's on the card? Well, no one really. It's just a business card with some numbers at the bottom, and I assume, or I seem to remember those numbers being a hint as to, a safe that we will encounter later in life. Let's just rifle through the drawers here. There's always something in the middle drawer.
It's an envelope addressed to someone named Elijah Witt.
Let's have a look at the dude's mail. Oh, they're mailing CDs back and forth, eh?
A disc. I'll bet whatever's on here will give me a lead. I can run it on the computer back at the office.
And hey, Jen. Jen with glasses. Nice of you to join up. Now hosting for up to 2 viewers. Rock! You rock, Jen. With glasses. Probably rock without glasses as well, but bottom line is rocking. Okay, nothing in the other drawers. Let's have a look in the dude's closet. Oh, it's all locked up. Sorry, didn't mean to skip that. Let's see. Where would you hide a closet door key? I remember something about you have to. Ooh, look! Look at the bedspread just wobbling. Ugh. I seem to remember you have to go and do something, and then when you come back, Malloy will actually have been back in his room, and he leaves his pants behind, and you can go through them. And I think the key to the closet is in the pants. So we shall do no more with the pantsness.
Book of puzzles. Maybe it has some word searches in it. I love word searches.
Everyone does.
A collection of the Bay City Mirror's daily anagram puzzles. If I ever really get stuck on an anagram, at least I've got a connection at the newspaper.
All right. And Seriar says, check under the bed. Now that's oh. Am I holding down the wrong key? Yes, I am. Interesting. Let's see what's under the bed. Ain't nothing under the bed, Seriar. Sorry. Now, I think we've got what we came here for. I mean, we can have a look in the corners, obviously. So there's nothing in there. And there's nothing in there. And it's a bit of a flat fireplace, really, but...
Nice fireplace. All I need now is a stack of wood and Jane Mansfield.
Ooh, from the diaphragm, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I think we've done what we came here to do, which is to rummage through this dude's shit. So... And one thing I was missing last time, and I almost got done with the sentence, was that there's actually a location missing on the Grand San Francisco map here. This dude, Elijah Witt. No, actually, the Elijah Witt is a different dude. Anyway, there's a location missing. There's a cabin in Oregon that you're supposed to go to. Oh, hey, here it is. It wasn't on the San Francisco map at all. It was in North America, the cabin here. The cabin is sort of this weird, sort of isolated puzzle thing, but we have to go there eventually, and we might do that in this episode if I sort of get stuck on, where to go from here. So, first of all, let's put Malloy's disc in, and of course, we'll quickly notice that it'll be password protected, obviously. Enter security code. I have no idea. So I'll just type in boobies. Invalid security code. Although it should print out, thanks for trying. Right. So, of course, we have to figure out what the password is. And I believe if I travel back to the garden house now... No, when you go and solve some... Oh, wait! No. See? You leave the room, and then you come back.
This pair of jeans wasn't here before. I guess Malloy must have come back and then left again.
Without his pants. Somehow. Alright, let's go through his shit. Ooh, a good old man smell. A rental receipt.
This warehouse address is 54 Front Street. That's in the waterfront area.
I think we know where he is hiding out. I thought the key to the closet would be in the pants, actually. So I'm wondering if I missed something. Is there anything on top of the door frame here? No. Maybe he hands it over when we finally meet him. Just, dude, hey, I was like trying to get into your closet thing. Not for any particular reason. I just like rummaging through people's shit. And I was wondering if perhaps you could be so kind as to lend me the key and everything.
It's just a basic desk lamp.
I'm so glad they wrote that look message. Anyway, well, fuck. Let's travel to Greater San Francisco area, waterfront warehouse, and let's see what happens. We skipped this lockpicking puzzle because fuck lockpicking puzzles. Shipping and receiving, the things they do nowadays. Hi, I'm just sneaking up on you.
You're NSA, aren't you?
Oh yeah, the
Sir,
dress
I'm
code
not
changed
NSA.
while
My
you were
name's
away.
Tex Murphy, and I'm a private investigator. I was hired by a friend of yours.
I don't have any friends, Mr. Murphy.
You do now.
Well, what about Gordon Fitzpatrick?
Fitz. Good old Fitz.
Okay, one.
I wonder why he set you after me.
Maybe to check on your glowing health.
Give me some water, will you?
And he'll just keep going. I always thought that triangular cup was so weird and futuristic, and it turns out it's actually just something they have in the United States for some reason. They like drinking out of triangular cups. I don't know.
Oh,
Seems like something you put an ice cream cone in. Anyway, big exposition scene coming up.
I've led an excessive life, and I'm afraid the bill is coming due.
Drugs, hookers, you name it.
Now listen, Murphy. What I'm going to tell you could help Fitzpatrick continue my work.
Might want to speed that up. Sounds like you're really kicking it.
The only catch is I'll put you in the same danger I'm in.
No problem.
Don't let that stop you. Danger's a little like Jell-O. Always room for a little more.
I'm just going to move away slightly in case whatever you're hacking up is contagious.
Ever hear of Project Blue Book?
Sounds familiar.
No, it doesn't.
Have you ever heard of Roswell?
Yeah. About 100 years ago, there was an apparent UFO crash. And the government came out and said it was just a weather balloon.
A weather balloon. It was no damn weather balloon.
Oh, his throat
It
cleared
was
up.
a spacecraft. The Roswell incident was the greatest disinformation campaign of all time.
So what was the connection between Roswell and Project Blue Book?
Well, Roswell is where Project Blue Book became Project Blueprint. Now, you probably never heard about it, seeing as how you're still alive.
Now I have, so now I'm going to kick it.
Why do I have the feeling you're about to lower my odds in that department?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this looks like a swell idea.
In 1947, Canadian
Sitting on a
spacecraft
cache of explosives.
crashed
Do you
in the
mind?
desert
Oh, no,
outside
go ahead.
Roswell, New Mexico. The wreckage was taken to the Air Force Base nearby for testing. And of course, they were looking
The Air Force
for
Base is not actually called nearby, it's just the Air Force Base.
Sounds like the military hasn't changed too much.
He's got a thing with, you know, where he puts his emphases.
If you don't mind me asking, Doctor, how do you fit into all of this?
In 1984, I came on board Project Blueprint. My job
Is
was
he just
to
going to
carry
take
on
Texas'
the
word
work
for it? Hi,
of
I
deciphering
was
the
sent by Gordon
hieroglyphics
Fitzpatrick.
found
All right,
on the
let me tell you my life story.
Anyway, in early 1996, word of a breakthrough spread throughout the complex. Now, apparently, someone had discovered that one of the alien instruments could generate minute quantities of anti-hydrogen. The big boys in Washington were ecstatic. Now, if you remember, the desert standoff was in effect, and we were looking for a technological edge over the Middle East bloc. Now, we had it in the palm of our hands. But unfortunately, as you know, things went very wrong.
Boom. World War
That's the
III.
understatement of the century.
Sky turned black.
The military was in such a hurry, they didn't take time to do any testing. Instead, they started a political incident, then proceeded to bomb the hell out of the Middle East.
Greatest snafu in history.
Tex would make a great history teacher.
Military, but I managed to smuggle out all my notes and other important items from Roswell. And I secretly continued my research.
Okay, Malloy, don't move! I said freeze!
I am an extra!
Don't be stupid. Put it down! Look, I'm supposed to bring you back alive, not in a body bag. Think so.
Jeez! Oh, that was a good throw. Look at him go.
Back off!
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand here. Well, you done screwed up, didn't you? Also, gasoline is green now. Yeah, no promotion for you.
My orders were to bring in Malloy alive. But I guess that doesn't apply to you, does it?
Oh, in that case. You mind?
Three fire! I mean, this was super exciting in 1996. Holy shit. And actually, I think, you know, direction-wise, cinematography-wise, all of that stuff, it still holds up as one, you know, with the budget they had, the technology they had, that was still pretty kick-ass. I love that scene. 2 bits, and I always look forward to it when, you know, I'm playing the game. The Pandora device. In case you forgot what game you were playing.
I'd found Malloy just in time to watch him take a bullet. I wasn't sure whether that qualified as solving the case or not. Either way...
We actually haven't been keeping this guy up to date at all, have we?
News.
You know,
He
Fitzpatrick.
comes by my office,
Yeah, well.
and I fill him in on what's happened. Second agent opened fire.
No! Delayed reaction!
Killed him. I barely got out of it alive. So for the next few minutes, I relate the events that led up to finding Malloy. But it's clear that his death is only part of the reason for Fitzpatrick's reaction. He's been withholding information from me since the beginning.
You were gonna tell
Now
the
it's
player
time to
this
find
when?
out what he knows about Malloy's work.
An unfortunate turn of events. Extremely unfortunate. Well, I guess this brings our partnership to an end. What do I owe you?
I think you owe me some detail.
No, I think I
To
owe
what do you
myself a
refer?
big bottle of red and some sleeping pills.
Malloy was onto something big. He was just about to tell me until someone turned him into a cork board.
That little
I
insensitive.
want to know what happened. But most of all, I want to know what's going on here.
No. No, don't get into it. Forget this business. Take the money and walk away.
Again, this dude is just acting his ass off. I love it.
I'm already involved.
He said in an alluring voice.
1, possibly 3 NSA agents are dead. And for some strange reason, they're going to think that
Sir,
I'm
is
involved
that a
with
man in
all
the
this.
picture? No, that's
And
Sylvia.
Even if I wanted to drop
Texas
out
ex-wife.
right now,
He just drew a
the
little
odds
stash
are
on
they're
him.
going to find me and fill me with so much lead, they're going to be able to use me as a pencil. But aside from that, Malloy was onto something big. And those boxes are the key.
Ooh.
You know about the boxes?
Oh, yeah.
Well, any
That
box,
puts a
really.
different
What do you
light
want?
on
Packing
things.
boxes? Moving boxes? Anything.
Well, if you insist on staying with this, becoming involved, as you say, I've got to be able to be sure that I can rely on you, trust you. You know, this isn't the kind of thing that you can sort of dabble in and then back away.
Oh,
Well, I did
only
just
do
get
have a
shot
little
at by
problem with
agents.
commitment.
I
But on this,
think I'll be fine.
I'm in 100%.
110 if you throw in some good bourbon.
All right. Thomas Malloy and I, scientific researchers,
You can probably tell from the bow tie.
were working together in Roswell. And we became friends. Our friendship really developed when we were transferred to China after the great disaster of World War III.
Which someone in Roswell
After some
apparently
time,
caused.
Malloy took me into his confidence and showed me
More
what he'd been
exposition.
secretly working on. Translating ancient alien hieroglyphics.
I should have done a spit take
taken
there.
from the crash of that Roswell spacecraft.
So you know what it is he was going to tell me?
No, I don't think so. Not really. I knew that he'd been, deciphering these ancient hieroglyphics. Some of the symbols that were found there. The dominating symbol seemed to be, or the dominating information seemed to be, that there was a second spacecraft approaching the Earth.
I don't know if that
And
was
there
an
a
ad-lib,
continuing,
but he's-
recurring symbol of a black sun.
You know, the dominating
Mysterious.
symbol
He
or
didn't
the
get
dominating
that at all. That
information.
really
I don't know if he
bugged him.
just screwed that up, but he
this is
just
all really
kept acting,
interesting.
just went off. And
But
it's,
it's not the kind of information somebody kills for.
Screw your head on straight. I'm ready to believe there is a second spacecraft down somewhere on this planet Earth unfound. Now, imagine that spacecraft filled with the technology that none of us have ever dreamed of. Imagine what someone would do to obtain that technology. Imagine what the government would do.
I love the way
Wouldn't
he does
it
that.
be worth killing for?
Imagine what the government would do.
You've got one of the boxes, don't you?
I do. Receiving it led me to believe that my friend's life was in danger.
Well, then you probably know more about the boxes than I do.
Variations on a Chinese puzzle box. Tom had maybe 4, 5, or 6 of them made to his specifications while he was in China. You know, just some kind of a novelty, I think.
Do you know how to open them?
But
No.
he put something
Never
in them.
occurred to me to
It's
ask.
very important.
Now, what do you know about the boxes?
They're tiny
Well, I had
and fun.
one, and the NSA picked me up. They gave me a choice between giving them the box or having my brains blown out.
Yeah, you've not really done well on that account, have you?
Recovering that box has got to be our first priority. Otherwise, I doubt we can continue.
That's not going to be easy. I'll see what I can do.
Well, we already have the address and the, auto tech, and we have the credentials to get in. I'm sure they won't mind us poking
more
around
thing.
their place a bit more. They seem to,
Talked a lot about
keep
trusting
regular
me.
hours, go home for the night. We can just poke around
Why
their
should
shit.
I trust you?
Mr. Murphy, I have more money and other vanities than I could possibly ever use.
And I'm falling asleep.
My purpose in being here, at the center, if there is a center to all this, is to follow the trail towards which my old friend pointed me. I don't know where it will lead, but I intend to reach that end.
Love the fucking acting chops on this dude.
I guess we're in business.
Well, we technically were already, but fuck. So, how much do you charge for this? $500 a day, plus
There's
expenses.
something about Fitzpatrick that makes me trust him totally.
Even though he was
Though I
technically
have been
lying to
wrong
you.
in that area before. He knows about the boxes, same as Regan does, but their motivations seem to be worlds apart. I figure my best strategy is to stay right here on the middle ground. The fact of the matter is, I want to know what Malloy was going to tell me. That's my motivation. And the first step from here is to recover the box I handed over to the NSA.
Yeah, so let's go and do that. Yes, Seriar, we have got to recover that box. And I have a fax.
You have a fax.
I always thought as a kid, it's the same sound effect that was in Under Killing Moon, and I played Under Killing Moon when I was 14 years old. And I thought the voice said, "Do you have a fax?" As if it was sarcastically asking the player, "Do you actually have a fax?" Because text does. Anyway, this is the fax, and it says...
Looks like my suspicions were correct. Now I'll just have to find out why Horton was posing as the Black Arrow killer.
Alright, Tex, I have it on good authority that Dag Horton was an NSA agent. No shit. And worked under a supervisor named Jackson Cross. Again, no shit. Neither agent was officially assigned to work in this part of the country. I am betting that they have a little something going on the side. I hope this information helps. From the desk of Lucia Purnell. They probably did, yes. And would you care to take 3 guesses as to what that little something might be? Here's a hint. It involves boxes. This game is all about the box. Wait, that didn't come out right. Alright. Well, we sort of forgot to ask Fitzpatrick about the disk, what the password could be. Now, I'm not actually sure if that's what you're supposed to do, but I just want to phone the dude up and sort of clear out a few things. So,
What can I help you with?
oh,
I learned a
everything.
few new things, and I'd like to run them by you.
I've learned a
By
few
all
new
means.
things in the span of 10 minutes since you left. Dag Horton NSA connection.
I can't help you with that.
Don't know. Cosmic Connection, the magazine we found in Thomas Malloy's room.
I don't believe I have any additional information.
That was an outtake from a previous. Never mind. Yeah, they just had to have a couple of random, don't know anything about this lines, and they just cut this bit out of a longer line that he did. Anyway, the puzzle box.
Intriguing. If you find this puzzle box, I'd like to have a look at it.
Probably forgot a little trigger there. Anyway, who's this dude?
Oh, yes, I know of him. He's a respected writer in the field of UFO studies. By all appearances, he's a reclusive man.
Don't we know about that? Okay, so you were not the one who we were supposed to ask about the Cosmic Connection. Someone is going to give us an address, and we're going to meet a very, let's say, divisive character, a person whom you're either going to love or hate, basically. I personally love the shit out of him, because he reminds me of me when I was a... Anyway, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. Let's see what Regan's up to.
Looks like Regan isn't home right now.
Nothing,
I'll
apparently.
have to try later.
Dry cleaning, perhaps. Lucia, thanks for faxing us.
This is Lucia Purnell.
It's not at your
I'm not
desk.
at my desk right now, but if...
No, I won't. All right, so that's our messages, or whatever we're gonna leave people. Let's see. Who would know about the cosmic connection? Maybe Rook would.
So, the man you were chasing was the Black Arrow Killer after all. You know, when I saw him out behind my pawn shop, he was carrying a small box. He was back there for some time.
And you
Did
didn't
you
think
find the
to
box?
stop him or anything? But yes, we certainly did. Didn't really want to ask you about that, but...
I flipped through the pages of the Cosmic Connection. Never have I read such utterly unbelievable tripe.
It's basically a UFO magazine, so people are a bit, again, divisive on the issue. Shit. No one here has any fucking information. Alright. What happens if I just travel to Autotech? What happens if I just, waltz in there? Actually, oh wait, I can still go to the waterfront warehouse. Ooh, yeah, we might want to do that, actually.
When I get to the waterfront warehouse, I'm a little surprised to see it still standing. From the smell of wet ashes, I'd guess the fire department got here in a hurry. They probably took away the charred bodies of Malloy and those government agents. At least Malloy went quickly.
Yeah, the
Then
people
not.
you killed,
Find
Tex,
something useful
however.
in here. If anything survived the explosion, that is.
Well, of course we are. I mean, that giant fuck you light here, the paper here, seems quite important.
Some names of Asian cities are printed on this piece of paper.
Which somehow survived the blast completely unscathed.
This flight schedule seems a little too exorbitant to be taken seriously.
It's a giant big-ass end for a puzzle that I am not keen on solving. We'll get to it. What can we find in the warehouse? Indeed, Siriar.
Malloy's notes.
I'm actually kind of, pardon me, chat people, very nice chat
Look, this
people.
Item 186.
But there's not a lot of conversation. This is going to be one of those, walk around puzzle solving kind of episodes. But I'm glad you guys are here. Siriar. Color commentary, always welcome. Object 186, release code 7AC. This is going to come very much in handy later. I'm not going to spoil that for people who haven't played the game, but holy shit. And I am not looking forward to that section. You guys can enjoy me shitting my pants on camera. I'm going to be checking the hint system so much for that section coming up. But anyway, not this section. Again, getting ahead of myself. Let's see. I know over here on this wall, there's a safe that we have to crack. Wait, where the fuck did you go? From the diaphragm. Oh yeah, in the last episode I kind of teased that you should all check out Backseat Designers for something special coming out last week, and that was, in fact, an interview with Chris Jones, Aaron Connors, and Matt Van Roon of Big Finish Games, the people who did Tesla Effect. And two of these gentlemen, Aaron Connors and Chris Jones, are also in this game. Chris Jones is the dude who plays Tex Murphy, who also designed the game, and Aaron Connors is the writer of the game. He also plays the Black Arrow Killer in this game, and it was such a tremendous honor being able to talk to these guys, and with my two lovely co-hosts, of course, but I've been a major Tex Murphy fan for so fucking long. I mean, since I was just a wee lad whose voice hadn't even broken, and that's where the whole, from the diaphragm thing comes, because I told that story to Chris. I said that, when my voice didn't break and I was really, kind of embarrassed about my high squeaky voice, and I would start and talk like Tex, like go down here, and he's and he just chuckled and went, "Yeah, from the diaphragm, man. That's where that's where the goodness comes from." I am running around in circles. Oh shit! Where is this fucking thing? Maybe I should start looking around with my cursor. Yeah, is it hidden in a brick wall? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, wait, I remember. It's hidden in the floor somewhere. It's a floor safe, so we have to look down a bit. Am I supposed to move something out of the way? Also, the light in my room is kind of bright, so I mean, over in this corner, I can barely see anything at all.
Man, the shells really got blown around.
But I'm pretty sure it's over here somewhere. I seem to remember it being. Oh, and the music is kicking. Oh, here we go.
Seem to be a little unsettled.
Well, let's settle them. And there we go. There it is.
It appears the NSA overlooked Dr. Malloy's safe. How fortunate for me.
And it didn't get blown up either. All right, so of course, here we go. This is one of those. Click, 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 and I believe the sorry, the hint for how to complete this is the business card here, and no, it's not the combination that you see here on the bottom. That's not. I think that's just their phone number or something. Anyway, you're supposed to attach the Robco combustor to the safe.
It appears the NSA overlooked Dr. Malloy's safe. How fortunate for me.
And as the electronic shop dude told us, this will show us all the digits in the combination, but not the order. It's just scanning the safe. Yes, we have looked at the logo. Sequences were something something. Wait, what did that say? Anyway, yeah, it has something to do with the serial number, and the serial number is on the business card. Anyway, fuck it, I never... oh, I'm supposed to twirl this thing around. And you see, it picks up the correct numbers in the combination, but... oh, wait. Wait a minute. 7, 15, 22, 31. 7, 15, 22, 31. If I have a look at the business card... I'm not actually going to solve this myself, but... This is going to show us... This actually shows us the order, and I have no idea how to work that out, so I probably could, but that would be the most boring stream ever. So, unlocking the safe, boom. Find the mathematical relationship between the numbers on the business card and the 4 numbers on the safe combination. Yeah, kind of knew that. But anyway, 197 is the bypass. So let's see. Oh, I've already attached the thing. Yes, he did. 197. Here we go. Boom. Safe open. Magic. And another scrap of paper. Sir, you're a darling. You're trying to work this out. You can go and work this out on your own time, of course, if you like. Let's see here. Did I lose the business card? I think I did. Oh shit! I'm sorry. So when you solve the save puzzle, it you know, he just tosses the business card. So I'm sorry. You're gonna have to go back and view the stream afterwards. Anyway, let's see here.
This scrap refers to some sort of containment chamber with instructions on how to open it.
This game is masterfully setting things up, and I think it really does a good job of, you know, leaving these items behind. Sorry. Sorry, that was the Coke. Like leaving shit behind for you to sort of build up anticipation for where the plot is gonna go, and it's really good. We already know there's, you know, Roswell and spacecraft, and as a player, you're just sitting there going, dang, I want to go there. And no spoiler, you do. And that's not even the end of the game. The game just, oh my god. The pacing in this is so good, I think.
I can always use an extra key.
This must be the key to the dude's closet, to Malloy's closet. At least I fucking hope so. I love how into this you are, Siriar. I really do. I wish I had more for you to do, actually, than just watch me. And yep, that opened the closet. So let's see what other pants we can get into.
This paperback book's well worn.
Yeah, I'm so glad that just he completely wait, what's this? What's this?
Oh, a briefcase. This should be interesting.
Oh yeah. What's in the briefcase? I made a game once called What's in the Safe. I should do a sequel. What's in the briefcase? Gate of the Sun photo. Well, that's intriguing for no reasons whatsoever. Notebook,
This notebook
however.
must contain information on Malloy's work. I can't make out the writing. Looks like some sort of personal shorthand. I wonder. Maybe Regan could figure out some of her father's chicken scratch.
Aha, so we have to go and do business with the Devil Lady. Now, this book we just
The
picked up.
imprints on this page, I'd say Malloy was writing on the title page and then tore it out. Looks like Malloy might have been trying to make an anagram out of the title, There Are Messages from Outer Space.
And that would be the password to the computer disk that we saw. Shit. I used to know this by heart. Gang it. Because, you know, it is an anagram. Oh, wait. I think maybe Fitzpatrick knows what the anagram is. Anyway, let's just go. I miss him already. Let's go back and have a chat with him. And then we'll go talk to Regan. Actually, we need to phone Regan anyway, because we can't just go talk to her. Yeah, maybe Regan can be contacted now. That's what we're going to do. I feel a sneeze coming on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most exciting thing that's ever happened. Nah, I lost it.
What can I help you with?
I learned a few new things and I'd like to run them by you.
By all means.
Alright, anagrams.
Yes, I do remember. Thomas enjoyed doing anagrams.
Why was that such a big secret?
No, I've heard of the book, but I've never read it.
He's talking about the script.
I don't know who he is.
Oh yeah, the author of There Are Messages from Outer Space was a dude named J.I. Thelwait, and I think we picked up another book from him at some point. It just hangs up unceremoniously. Let's see. Airport of the Gods. That was by him as
I
well.
loved this book when I was a kid.
No, J.I. Thelwait. Which is an anagram. Again, anagrams are a big thing here, apparently, for this dude named Elijah Witt. No points for guessing that. Also, Syria says, is the password TMOS? There are messages from outer space. That would be a bit too easy, I think, but I mean, we can always give it a shot. Anyway, let's phone up Regan first. Good morning.
Hello, Tex Murphy. Decided to take me up on my proposition?
Well, now
We
that
need
you
to talk.
refer to me by my full
Sounds
name, then
sweet.
of course.
When do you want to get together?
How about as soon as possible?
Ooh.
All right. There's a lounge here at the Imperial. Meet me in a half an hour.
Does she just sit around her room, you know, makeup on, everything, and, you know, because I don't. Okay, never mind. Before we go and meet her and hand over the notebook, even though she cannot be trusted as far as she can be thrown. I mean, you heard her. I mean, we could make a lot of money with this. That's never a good place to go in a game that rewards doing moral choices and shit. Already finished. Oh, no. We're just getting started. I just wanted to, like you said, try and put in, there are messages from outer space. See what happens. Searching for Oh, fuck. I forgot to put the fucking CD in. Malloy's desk. Here you go. There are messages. Fuck! I hit enter. I'm typing blind here. There are messages from outer space. Invalid security code. Sorry. Yeah, my keyboard's on my lap right now. It's under the desk, so I'm just typing blind. Let's have a little savey save, because if I recall correctly, let's see, me, Regan, and figure out notebook. I think there are some dialogue choices here, so maybe we can finally get Syriar in on the game. Sorry, nose got sniffy as well. I'm just a cornucopia of bodily functions at this point. All right.
The Imperial is in the new city. Not too nice, but a few cuts above the Ritz. I walk into the lobby, then down a flight of stairs to the lounge. I'm not looking forward to telling Regan what happened to her father, but she deserves to know, and I'm gonna need her help. Thanks for the bourbon.
I should have one. Well, it's just Diet Coke, but...
Is everything okay?
Tell me about your father.
That's a weird pickup
My
line.
father worked for the military. I was born in China. I was raised there. We were really pretty close when I was younger, especially after my mother died.
Tell me your life story, basically.
You know, we moved back here when he retired. Then he married that teenage gold digger. You know who I'm talking about.
No, wouldn't even. The one with the squeaky voice and the 90s dancey dance.
Had a little bit of a falling out. I just want to see him again.
And you almost
I talked
have
to
sympathy
my
for
father
her
last
at this point, because, you know, the actress, I forget her
Where
name,
is he? I
sorry.
wanna see him.
She is really good. I'm just
It's too
looking
late,
up.
Regan.
Tanya Roberts is her name. She's one of the 3 characters on the back of the box, so you know she's important.
NSA killed him.
It's like the
Almost got
worst.
both of us
Why
last
would-
night.
Just say, I'm sorry, he didn't make it.
Sorry.
Government agents, and why go straight NSA killed him? Your father had problem, my dear woman? Ah, well, he did have a thing for the young'uns, apparently, so we are.
Maybe I should come.
It's okay.
Yep, a bit of self-medication always does the trick. Cheers. This would make a great drinking game, by the way. Every time Tex has a sip, you have a sip. Be sure to play on the dark path as well, because, dear God.
You always knew they were gonna get him. That's why I didn't want me to know about his work. That's why I sent all those boxes out.
I recovered something. See if it looks familiar to you.
There's only one brand of bourbon in the future, by the way, and it's this.
Yes, it's my father's. I recognize his writing. But he wrote it all in his own personal shorthand. It's almost impossible for me to figure out.
But you can do it, right?
Why don't you give it a try anyway? It's one of the leads I'm working on to see what your father was doing.
It's actually the binder with the script that they.
think it's
Oh,
that
I don't know that for sure.
Yeah, I do. I remember a conversation he had with a man who said that if he could make a translation, it would be worth a fortune.
Maybe it's tied to the boxes.
I brought mine with me.
Yeah,
Ding.
I had one, but the NSA confiscated it. But I know somebody else who's got one.
Who?
Gordon Fitzpatrick.
Oh, let's just tell her everything.
God. Gordon Fitzpatrick. I haven't heard that name since I was a little kid. He used to work for my father.
Well, he's as anxious to recover the boxes as you are. In fact, he's paying my tab. I say we form a triple alliance. He's got more connections than either one of us have got.
Let's wait and see what happens. Here, take a look at this. I
Oh, now
found
they
it in
created
Room
a
King and several others
Prop
like it.
that actually looks like the
Show me how it
boxes in the game.
How many of these are there?
Oh, 5, I think.
Look, why don't you let me take this and see if I can get it opened up?
Well, you already lost
I'm not
one.
sure I like that idea. I mean, you could open it up and find the others and take all the money for yourself.
Listen, Regan, you gotta trust me. You can't do this
You
by
can't
yourself.
trust this
Nobody
dude.
can.
I mean, he's
You
one
need my
government
help, and I
agent
need
shows up
your
at his
help.
office. He's like, "Here, take everything I have."
I guess I don't have much choice, do I?
No, I'll take care of this as if it were my baby. That I also
Rely on
lost.
me. I already lost my father.
And you're about to lose your box as well.
I won't.
Well, that's the end of that scene. Fun, isn't it? Let's have a quick look at the box. See Regan's possible. Oh, going back to our office, I see we have a phone call. Or a message, actually. Just missed them.
Listen, Murphy, I've got a proposition for you. Give me a call when you get this.
She seems happy, doesn't she? Okay, well, the game is sort of moving along without me. So, let's just fucking do it.
Hey,
And
Murphy,
she's back to surly mode.
Hey, what's the deal?
you followed up on the auto tech tip I gave you, right?
Yeah, it was fun.
Turned out to be an NSA front.
But you got inside.
Not as far as you know.
Call it a hunch. Anyway, I need you to get something for me. It's a file with documentation on an NSA project called Operation Euphoria. It's kept in the NSA evidence room in the Autotech building.
How does she know all this? Yeah, exactly.
Let's just say I've gotten to know some useful people.
Some dangerous
So what do
fucking
you
people.
say? If you can get me the file,
I'll bet she
trade you
went square
information or
dancing
maybe
with Dak
something
Horton.
else.
Saw him,
I've
have a
got
ski
access to
mask in his
anything you
duffel
want.
bag or something.
Just name it.
All right, let's give her because she's the one who knows about the Cosmic Connection, right?
That's a whacked out magazine if I ever saw one. Alien encounters, abductions, that sort of thing.
You fucker! I was so sure she was gonna give us the address. Anyway, I know it's coming. It's gonna show up soon.
Well, there is a favor you can do for me. You ever heard of a book called There Are Messages from Outer Space?
I remember
Sure.
now.
It's like a Bible for UFO nuts.
Well, I've got reason to believe that someone made an anagram out of the title. I need to find a computer program that'll check out all the possible anagrams.
Well, that's
Google
easy.
does not exist in
I know
the
the guy
future.
who does the anagrams down here at the paper. I'm sure he can take care of it. Might take a few days, though.
It takes a few days to Google in the
Get it as soon
future.
as you can. I'll see what I can do to retrieve the Operation Euphoria file. Anything else?
Yeah. My contact got me a pass key. I guess you'll need it to get to the file. I'll send it over by express courier.
That take was beautiful. We'll run
I'll
with
let
it.
you know when I'm ready to make the swap.
All right. Anyone know who this guy is?
Seems to me I've heard that name
Well, I
in
kinda
connection
spoiled it
with
for you
the
guys, but-
UFO industry. I don't know anymore.
And yes, Syria, she does have a beautiful smile when she puts it out, but she rarely does. All right. Can we just clear this one out?
Horton was with the NSA. He was the right-hand man of a higher-up named Jackson Cross.
And what an absolute delight he was. All right. I think we're done here.
Well, now that I got Purnell's key,
That was
at least
fast.
getting into the locker at the NSA should be easy.
There's something about that sentence that's just fantastic. What? What do you... I just hung up. What do you want?
Hello there. I'm glad I caught you at home.
Jesus Christ, it's like Monday night at... Monday night at the office. Wait, that sentence was not going anywhere. All right, finally, Syriar, you're on point. What is up? Let's see how we go about this situation here. Now, in all honesty, from the moment I started playing this, a YouTube alert box showed up in the bottom right of my corner, and I can't Alt-Tab out to click out of it, so the bottom C dialogue choice is actually partially obscured. So I think it says make conversation. So Syria is going with C. I trust
Well,
you.
it's a good thing you didn't drop by in person, because my housekeeper's on the rampage again.
And B would be too positive.
I dropped
Syriar's spider
by.
sense is tingling.
Apartment anyway.
So what'd you find out?
Well, not much. About the only thing I could figure out was toward the end of the notebook. There were quite a few references to OE, EW, and AE, but I'm not sure what they stand for.
Well, the E and the W could be directions or compass points. And the OE stands for Old English, but that doesn't seem very relevant.
He's just
Whatever
grasping
they
at straws
mean, I got
now.
a feeling they're leading to something really big. Everyone and their dogs want to get their hands on your father's work.
As soon as we
And
find out
by
whose
that, they
initials
don't mean
stand
her.
for,
I mean her
halfway
daughter.
to a
I mean,
fortune.
his actual
I don't
work.
know. Maybe your father
joke was
keeping
also
this under
funnier in my
wraps
head.
for good reason. When we find out what this is all about, we may decide that whatever he learned shouldn't be let out into circulation.
What are you talking about? That's why we're in this. For the money.
Spider sense? Anyone?
Your father wanted to keep this work away from the NSA, and I think that's an omen.
We won't sell it to them. We'll only sell the information to the right people.
Oh, the
It's
right.
not that simple. What if it's something that would be better locked up forever?
That's not an option. It was my father's work, so by rights it's mine now. You can have a piece of the action, or I can do it alone. Now I think you should give me back that box I gave you.
Oh, she is getting
I
a
don't think that's
little
a good idea.
salty on
You don't
us.
have the right to keep it from me. It's mine.
That's not the point.
You're right, Tex. I'm being foolish and irresponsible. If there's
Oh,
nothing
that's
terrible about what we find, we'll make
switched
a
in
lot
a
of money and
hurry.
live happily ever after.
Let's keep our fingers crossed, but for now I just want you to sit tight. I have a feeling things are going to get a little sticky from now on. Those initials.
'Cause
you found
after I
may
hang
refer
up
to
this
other
call,
people
you
who
know,
received boxes from your father. I'll see what I can turn up. Give me a call if anything else occurs to you.
The initials may refer to other people who received the box. A-OK correctly. Now, do you remember what those initials were? GF, which was Gordon Fitzpatrick. AE is a person we haven't met yet. EW is also a person we haven't met yet, but we can ask about this dude named Elijah Witt, and that's clearly him. And OE was the last one, and that's also a person that we haven't met and we're not actually going to meet. So, holy shit, that was a lot of information to take in all at once. So, let's see here. Autotech Rescue, which is actually what we are, excuse me, that's actually what we're going to do. But before we do that, let's check out the mysterious cabin, shall we? Is anyone digging on a little quick flight to Oregon? Because we've got the, the key to NSA to get in and have a little fun poking around the place and all that, and we should definitely do that. But first, because, the cabin is a place that you can actually visit pretty much from the start of the game, and for some reason I didn't bother to check the North America map. Syria says, for the next Twitch I have to remember to have something to write with or take a picture. Yeah, things are going smooth and quickly, aren't they? But hey, anyway, I just wanted to go to the cabin because it also has one of those nice, it's a nice closer. It's sort of a little isolated, part of the game. And I actually don't even know if you have to go to the cabin. I think you do, by some part of the game. I think you have to pick something up that's ingenious and fun. And it's pretty much quickly over with, and it ends on such a high note, and I thought it would be a great high note to end the stream on, which is also coming up.
David
on the
Wright's
end
cabin
times.
is out in the middle of nowhere.
Nice establishing
The
shots,
place
too.
appears to be totally abandoned. The door's unlocked, but as soon as I step inside, I sense something wrong. Like I'm just about to open a carton of milk that's been sitting out in the sun too long.
Yeah, no one wants that. All right. Creepy cabin, here we go.
The rag's got brown stains all over it. No, that's blood.
First hint that something is not well. Also, the music. You probably can't hear the music in the Twitch stream because it's very low, but the music
Nice
is
wad of paper.
very good. Puzzle of the month. Fill in the grid. So there are 4. Oh, and maybe we should read this. Another witness to the bizarre events of July 1947 may have been New Mexico Lieutenant Governor Joseph Montoya. According to sources close to Montoya, he visited the military base shortly after the UFO crash, and when speaking to friends soon after, appeared very pale, almost white, shaking, and very, very scared. After consuming half a quart of whiskey, why that's in citation marks, I don't know. Montoya told friends that he had seen 4 little men. He described their size as short, skinny-like, facial features, big eyes, mouth was very real small, like a cutout across a piece of wood, and went on to say that one was alive. While these excerpts of conversation are subjective and impossible to authenticate, they are one of thousands that indicate the fact that there was indeed a UFO crash, followed by a massive government cover-up, contributed by... Have we seen these initials before by any chance? Yes, we have. And then there's the puzzle of the month, and it's from the Cosmic Connection newsletter. So, well, that sounds like something we might want to subscribe to and all that. I saw one in the drawer. A CD. Yes, you're absolutely correct.
Interesting. I bet this will run on my computer back at the office.
Syriar is beside himself. All the pieces are coming together. You didn't even have to open that drawer. Because this is very early in the game, so it's kind of taking a break. Oh,
These pieces of paper are wrinkled, as if they were wet at some time.
As if they were wet sometime. Hold on, let's get a closer look. Do you see anything that might have potentially wetted them? I certainly don't. Oh my god, it's blood!
Those big red spots look like blood splatters.
They did what they could. Alright, let's have a look in the dude's cabinet here.
Bookcase door.
Yes, I was trying to open it. Why, hello. I can't pick
These
you up,
books look
sadly.
like they've been tossed around, like somebody was rifling through them.
Perhaps our dearly departed friend Dag Horton.
Bookcase.
Nope. Ain't nothing in here. Nothing under the doormat. No, the doormat's not even a thing. Nice fireplace, though.
Fireplace tools are scattered all over the floor.
So, oh, you scared me. Sorry, sir. I know. It's really... I mean, Jesus. Oh, look at the handsome man.
This must be Mr. Wright, the owner of the cabin.
He is now Mr. Wrong, indeed. There's nothing on the mantelpiece. I know fancy words. And... what the hell is this
It's an
photo?
interesting picture. Some sort of ancient temple.
As far as foreshadowing goes, I just said too much, didn't I? Nice couch, too. Why? What is it with Americans and putting the couch in the center of the room? How does this work? In Denmark or in European countries, we never put the couch in the center of the room. It takes up too much fucking space. You always see that in sitcoms, like the couch is just placed bang in the middle of the room. I never understood that. Anyway, weird place to hang a
It's
painting.
like a strange place to hang a painting.
Which is because it's covering up a panel.
A security keypad. I guess whatever's behind the door must be important.
And it is. And we can have fun with this. And of course we can't get in. This is actually one of the simpler puzzles in the game. It's so simple that I might even... Can I please exit? Oh my god, the exit button is right above the little YouTube notification I told you about earlier. Hello?
This door's locked.
Door's locked.
I don't see a place for a key. Must be hooked up to some type of keyless entry system.
Yes, sir. It really is quite well dressed for the owner of a cabin. Wait, hold on. Does that mean that, you know, I mean, people in cabins are usually shabbily dressed? Where are you going with this? What we actually need to do is fly all the way back to our computer room. And I don't know, from San Francisco to Oregon, it seems like a long flight. But anyway, we've got our own personal little magic flying car thing. So, anyway, what we're supposed to do, and this was the puzzle that was given in the Cosmic Connection magazine, we're supposed to put these colored things in so that no color of the same kind can be on... touching itself or whatever. You know what? I am just gonna skip this puzzle, even though this is one of the puzzles that I can actually solve on my own. Let's see. Is it opening the door? Yes. Here we go. Fill the page. 143. One, 4, 3. Here we go. 143. God damn it! Wait, and my screen just got smaller. What the hell just happened? Hang on a minute. Can we please? I think I hit a hotkey by mistake. Oh, I have to hold down a piece. All right, 143. Here we go. And the music even cut out because I was taking too long. I have to hold this up. 143. There we go. All right. Does anyone? Can anyone remember this? Because this is the solution to the door puzzle in the cabin. Bottom left, top 3. Oh, I should be writing this down, shouldn't I? Someone remember this, please. Actually, you know what? I'm taking a photo of it. Modern fucking technology, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. An absolute thing of beauty. All right. A bit of light reading? Oh, you took a picture of it too, Syria. Thank you so much. Something about Mayans and the Dresden Codex cycles of the planet Venus, all of this stuff. Should we read this or yeah? Well. The accuracy of the exact solar year. The Maya knew with great accuracy the exact solar year, but rather than adjusting their calendar by adding extra days as we do for leap year, they added a correction formula that indicated how many days away from the correct seasonal position the 365-day calendar was at that particular time. I am just boring the piss out of you guys, aren't I? These are, of course, all hints to puzzles that you're supposed to solve later in the game that I will skip, because fuck logic puzzles. This is slightly more interesting. Michael D. Coe found that Mayan culture was intrusive. That is actually what it says. It appeared on the scene as a band of outsiders with a vastly superior civilization. Where did the outsiders come from? So Malloy has a thing with Mayan culture because we saw him, holiday photo. When we went into his room at the Ritz, we found this photo of him standing next to a llama, and pictures of temples and shit keep cropping up in our investigation, and apparently some shit is going. Oh, what was that about? None of the artifacts found to date show evidence of Eastern Hemisphere origins. There's nothing we know that relates this culture to any other in the world. Mayans apparently are freaky deaky. There has been much speculation about the origin of the Maya. One linguistic researcher has pointed out an interesting fact concerning the story of the Tower of Babel in the Old Testament. While the Old Testament was supposedly written well before the Maya flourished, the Mayan word Babal or Babel means confusion. Also, a copywriter forgot the difference between left and right. Anyway, never mind. Apostrophes. Moreover, the Mayan expression meaning to speak in confusion is Babel than. What? What would the inclusion of Mayan words in the languages of Asia and Europe indicate? Is it possible to conclude that within the Mayan context there existed in effect a primitive language from which other world languages are derived? Yes. And something more about the tremendously... Okay, bunch of shit about Mayans. Anyway, let's go to the cabin. I'm just boring the piss out of you, I know it. And for those of you keeping score at home, the game doesn't save the states of what you did, so we can uncover the blood again. No one was in the cabin. Of course, the game wouldn't mind that you thought that, but no one's in the cabin. We can move this thing again. What? Did anyone see the little jiggle it just did? Yeah, I could spend forever doing that. The music picks up again, and Syriar, thank you so much for posting that in the chat, the solution to this. From left to right, from over the Corby. Second square. I fucked it up already. Here we go. Second square, fourth square, third square, first square. Ace, man. You're fantastic. Love you. Love you to bits. Alrighty, Heidi. Well, someone got in here before us, didn't they? And, yeah.
Paper scattered around appears to have fallen off the bookcase.
Where interesting things happened.
That's a desk drawer.
You really put a lot of emotion into that. And it's fucking empty as well.
Nothing interesting in the cup.
Well, nothing really interesting in here at all, is it? Except, perhaps, in one of these. Yes, do you see this?
Nothing in here.
No, because I clicked the wrong fucking object. Which is weird, right? Because there's this object right here.
It's a reel of 16mm film. This reel looks at least 100 years old.
Gotta love that. And we will have a viewing of this piece of film in just a tick. But first of all, excuse me, we have to have a burpee. And second of all, I think it's quite obvious that there's something under these floorboards, wouldn't you agree?
Some of these floorboards appear to be loose.
As evidently stated, and... Shield your eyes, children.
Oh, Lord. Someone put some good holes in this guy. There's not much left of him, but I don't think this is Malloy, judging by the hair.
No, we met Malloy.
Like the guy in the photo
Again, the game
downstairs.
expects you to get to this location way earlier in the game.
The question is, who's responsible for this? And did they get Malloy, too?
Actually, I don't think they figured that someone would wait this late in the game to visit the cabin, but anyway, so that was a bit weird. Anyway, let's just cover the dude up again. That's a bit, you know. And for the pièce de résistance, ladies and gentlemen, I present with you the viewing of a 16mm reel of film. Enjoy.
What is this? It's got to be some sort of practical joke. Wait a second.
Wait.
Whatever that thing is, it just moves.
It's actually doing calisthenics. Yep, sorry, Art. This is just like the home movies we used to do in the, 70s. Oh, it's one of America's Next Top Models.
I think I remember some sort of alien autopsy film from years ago, but that alien was dead. This thing looks alive. Just barely. Seems to be in a lot of pain.
Because he can mentally read the facial expression of dead aliens on camera. Well, it's dead now. I mean, obviously it's 100 years old. And we're just gonna keep watching this. Oh, that dude is just... No, would you please stop it? First of all, performing an autopsy on any living creature is a bit weird. Because that's, that's not really why you do autopsies, is it? So why are they poking around this dude's innards? Alien dude's innards. And who the hell was that? Why, it's Constable Wiggins! Yeah, be careful with the alien, come on. Are they actually... What, did they tape up his mouth, or is that an oxygen mask, or...
Uh-oh. He doesn't look like he's gonna make it.
And meanwhile, on the surface of the sun, no, that's just the white balance getting all out of whack, while someone is phoning up. We're sorry to tell you, he's dead, Jim. Hi, yes, you can actually hear me through the massive hazmat suit. Boom, there we go. Did anyone enjoy
I wonder
that?
if Malloy's disappearance is connected in some way to the contents of this film clip.
He told us already, Roswell.
A live alien? If it wasn't a hoax, this thing could stir things up in a big way. Maybe I shouldn't be getting involved. This is the sort of thing that gets people killed.
Yes, alien abduction videos in 1996 would get you killed, so be thankful you lived through that. Yes, they're absolutely mistreating the poor little alien. And I shall now also mistreat you fine folks watching this, because I am going to abandon you, as your mother and father probably already have. Wait, that's weird. Oh, incidentally, if anyone's wondering, this door leads nowhere.
And this door's jammed shut.
So... I like the level design on this. This is actually really cool. Look at that. Anyway, yes, I'm going to leave you now. Actually, I'm just going to see if we can travel to Autotech and have our little break-in fun. It would appear so. Yep, we can.
Returning to Autotech after almost getting my head blown off the last time makes me a little nervous. There are no speeders parked outside, and a cautious look around leads me to believe the place is empty. At least for now. I better work fast.
Yeah. So that is all coming up in the next episode, next Wednesday, hopefully. We are traipsing around trying to find shit in the NSA building. But for now, I am going to hit the exit button and unceremoniously quit the game and get rid of this fucking YouTube notification that's been hounding me ever since I started playing. Yes, hi. And I just wanted to remind you once again, if you want to listen to the interview that the backseat designers, myself included, Fred and Gareth, lovely people, did with Chris Jones, Aaron Connors, and Matt Van Roon of Big Finish Games. That would be Tex Murphy themselves. Then head over to backseatdesigners.com. When I did the episode on Wednesday last week, We'd already done the interview the day before, but we have this little pact thing on Backseat Designers that we don't reveal the guest until the episode comes out. So I was just sitting on it going, I'm playing Pandora Directive, and I just talked to Tex Murphy last night. That was so amazing, and I couldn't tell you. So now I can tell you. Hop over to backseatdesigners.com. There's a 1-hour interview where you get to hear Aaron Connors swear. And if anyone is interested, there's also a video on that game that everyone is playing at the moment, Thimbleweed Park, coming out on my YouTube channel tomorrow, youtube.com/SpaceQuestHistorian. A little half-hour video where I run around the game, first time I ever boot up the game, first impressions, and after half an hour decide that, you know what, I'm not going to do a full video series on this game. I want to savor this. I want to click on everything and talk to everyone, so that would be a very boring Let's Play series. So, but anyway, first impressions of Thimbleweed Park are coming out tomorrow on youtube.com/SpaceQuestHistorian. And as always, thank you to, today Siriar was in the chat, loyal as always. And thank you so much, dude, for, helping out and being so engrossed in this. It's so much fun playing this game with you and anyone else who decides to show up and have fun. But yeah, so excuse me. Oh yeah, Siriar says that I accidentally started a stream on it Sunday. I hit the wrong button. I was maybe 30 minutes into recording it because I recorded this disc so I could edit it later, and I must have hit a hotkey or something when I was playing the game, because all of a sudden it started streaming, and it would stream. I mean, my face cam would be on the video, but there would be no commentary audio. So what ended up on Twitch was a 30-minute stream of me running around the latter part of my playthrough. And I've since deleted it because it made no sense for it to be on the Twitch stream, and it was not my intention to Twitch stream me playing Thimbleweed Park at all. Otherwise I would have set it up and announced it and all that, which incidentally, announcements go on the Twitch page, twitch.tv/SpaceQuestHistorian, or my Twitter at SQHistorian. Yes, Siriar, it was an absolute mistake, sorry. The video on Thimbleweed Park is coming out tomorrow. I think I said that a couple of times now. I'm repeating myself, and it's awful, and you're a very good friend. Yeah, this is getting a bit long-winded, isn't it? Anyway, I just wanted to thank you guys for checking this shit out, and I love playing this game, and I love playing it with you guys, and I hope to see you back next Wednesday, hopefully, for more. Please, if all goes well, we'll be back on next Wednesday at 2 p.m. CET. That's my standard streaming time. If the schedule for some world reason or not changes, then check out at SQHistorian on Twitter or the Twitch page that you're currently watching this on, because I will let you know in advance if things get a little wonky. But anyway, barring any unforeseen changes, next Wednesday at 2 p.m. CET for more Pandora Directive. I know I didn't get the start of that sentence out. You'll have to imagine it. Yes. So anyway, thank you. And this is the longest fucking outro I ever did on a stream. So sorry. I'm a very boring person, as you can probably tell. So I'm just gonna click stop streaming now, and you guys have fun. I'll see you around the Chrono stream.